allow yourself to really hone in to where you are right here and right now in the present moment this week. Go deeper in your releasing. Go deeper in letting go of that which no longer serves you. Go deeper in letting go of the past and allowing old cycles to come to completion. Hello, beautiful soul. Thanks for joining me for weekly guidance for your soul. It's my absolute honor to show up every week and relay messages from the angels and the universe to you. I hope that they make a profound, amazing, miraculous difference in your life. And let's get started with the angels' messages for the week of April 18th through 25th. And as always, let's go ahead and begin with a prayer and invocation. So use this time to get grounded, centered, and call upon the presence of your angels right along with me. So let's take a nice deep breath together. We call upon and invite the higher and holy presence of divine love to be with us here and now. We open our hearts, minds, and bodies to fully connect and align with a higher power that is Source. We call upon and invite our guardian angels and our spirit guides to be with us here and now. And we ask for loud and clear messages that support us and accurate and clear guidance for this upcoming week. We open our hearts, minds, and bodies to receive miracles. We profoundly ask that our heart's desires be made manifest here and now with upcoming miracles, blessings, and exciting synchronicities during the week ahead. We ask that each and every person watching this video, that their deepest yearnings, desires, and intentions be met today. And we ask for and affirm any healing, breakthroughs, or releasing that might be necessary at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so tuning into the angels' messages for this week, the first thing that I'm hearing is patience. Patience, 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 patience. But what the feeling that's accompanied with the words patience is such a sense of contentment and peace. So be in contentment and at peace as you allow yourself to be patient, knowing that everything is working in divine timing. The divine, the angels, your guardian angels, your spiritual team, the higher power you've been praying to for so long are working behind the scenes to support you. There is much going on behind the scenes that you may not even be aware of. So allow yourself to really move into a place of pure trust in that. Now, how can you move into trust when there's a part of you that is not feeling trust at all? Maybe you're worried about how things are going to unfold. Maybe you're worried about the future. That kind of seems to be where the focus is. A lot of focus on being worried about the future. There's also kind of an emphasis on uncomfortably hanging on to things from the past. So there might be things that you are resistant to letting go of. Maybe the grief of letting go of these things are too much to bear. Whether that's relationships, addictions, an old career, whatever it is that you're holding on to, it might be resistant to letting go of. That discomfort in hanging on is causing you a lot of unnecessary, uncomfortable emotions. So allow yourself to really hone in to where you are right here and right now in the present moment this week. Go deeper in your releasing. Go deeper in letting go of that which no longer serves you. Go deeper in letting go of the past and allowing old cycles to come to completion. Go deeper into letting doors close. The doors of the past have to close in order for the new doors to open. Be present where you are, trusting that the new doors will open in the exact right time and in the exact right way. Your job here, while you're in this in-between space, is to get really clear on your soul's yearnings. Stop getting swept up in all of the stories of the material world. Hone in, take a deep breath, center, and get clear on your soul's deepest desires and deepest longings. Allow yourself to ask yourself what your soul's deepest longings are. I like to ask myself, if there were no limitations that could hold me back, what is my soul's deepest longing? Spend time with yourself asking yourself these questions, so that you can get in touch with those desires which will ignite the path forward. We've come too far to waste any time immersing our energy in life that are not in alignment with our heart and soul's desires. Anything that's not in alignment with your heart and soul, allow that to be cleared from your path forward. And as you move forward, only take powerful steps that are truly in alignment with what your soul deeply longs for. All right, and at this point, we'll pull an oracle card from Healing with the Fairies to give us some additional guidance for this week. All right, and so we actually have 2 cards for this current week. The first card is Trust Your Intuition. So it's easy to get swept up in the logical mind, in the way our logical mind responds and reacts to the logical material world around us. This card is all about honing into, trusting, and following your intuitive hunches. Pay attention to whatever gut feelings you might be receiving and follow them without delay. So the biggest thing when it comes to this card is do not go in the direction that doesn't feel good. Find the flow in how to proceed in your current circumstances. If you're feeling stuck, find where the flow is. There's always gonna be flow. There's always gonna be an option that feels good or brings relief. Find the place of flow. Find the place that feels good. Find the place that opens you up, makes you feel lighter, and makes you feel more connected to your soul's longing. If you have to play with a bunch of different options and try them on by imagining yourself actually proceeding with them, and imagine how each one feels, that's a really fun way to decide or figure out or tune into which option feels the best. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to synchronicities that might be taking place, repetitive thoughts, repetitive phone calls you might be receiving. Pay attention to synchronicities, and if something feels off, usually it's because something is off. So take the time to be in that place of patience. And in that place of patience, sink deeply into your intuitive guidance. Trust it and follow it without delay. And the second card that we have is sexuality. This card actually came up in our reading a couple weeks ago, and it's coming in again with the same exact messages. The messages are around the beautiful blending and synchronicities of the masculine and feminine energies. And as masculine and feminine energy come together, that is what conceives or gives birth to new life. Your angels are asking you to be balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. We all have both. Our masculine energy is that action-oriented, checking things off the to-do list, using logic to move forward side. Whereas our feminine energy is that part of us that's okay in this place of patience. Our feminine side is the part of us who's able to be connected to our intuition and proceed accordingly. Our feminine side is the side that really takes that time to get in touch with our soul's deepest longings and allowing those longings to fuel the path forward. The blend of the two is absolutely important and necessary for this new life and new experience you're stepping into. Lead with the feminine energy. So you want to first tap into that intuitive side. You want to first tap into that getting in touch with your soul's longing side. You want to first get in that place of trust and being okay in the present moment. And from there, beckon forth and begin to take action from. After you're in touch with that side first, then the masculine side of yourself can come in and act accordingly with to-do lists and structure and taking all of the logical steps to make things manifest. Whew, powerful reading for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. It's such an honor and a privilege to do this with you every week. I'm super excited to see what's unfolding for you next in life. I'd love to hear where you're at in the comments. How does this video resonate with you this week? What is it that you're trying to manifest in your life? And how could you use some additional support? Thanks again for joining me. I look forward to checking in with you in the comments below, and I will also see you next week.